As the Delta variant continues to spread nationwide, top health officials are now warning indoor mask mandates and other public health measures could likely make a return this fall. Here in Utah, though, leaders are focusing on a different solution. ABC4's Haley Hendricks exploring this topic for us tonight. She's live in Salt Lake City. Haley, what are you learning?
Well, Glenn, I'm told we could see pockets of coronavirus outbreaks this fall in communities where we're seeing lower vaccination rates. But the governor and public health officials say the only way to curb the spread of this virus is through vaccination. Governor Spencer Cox says in the last week, 70% of all adults in the state are vaccinated, but says efforts need to continue. In an interview with the Washington Post, the governor was asked what coronavirus public health measures he's prepared to implement should they become necessary again.
When you ask the question, what steps are we prepared to take, it's to continue to encourage vaccinations because that's how we stop the spread of this virus.
So could we be required to wear masks this fall? A bill passed during the legislative session ended public mask mandates earlier this year. And in a special session, mask requirements were banned this next school year. While there is concern for a resurgence of the respiratory virus, University of Utah Health Dr. Sankar Swaminathan also says vaccination is the only hope in curbing the virus's spread.
So while I don't see a widespread surge, I think that we are at risk for outbreaks in limited areas in Utah.
From a health official's perspective, Dr. Swaminathan weighs in on the conversation.
We know that about half the people in Utah aren't vaccinated, and yet everybody in the store is not wearing a mask. So I think it's almost silly to be talking about, are we going to have to wear masks when nobody's following recommendations now to begin with?
Well, with a rise in COVID-19 cases comes hospitalizations. Right now, healthcare systems reporting a majority of their patients are unvaccinated individuals. Reporting live in Salt Lake City, Haley Hendricks, ABC4 News.
Thank you very much, Haley.